What up, YouTube? It's your boy B the Barber, and in this video I just wanted to do a review on these GTX and these liners, and just give you guys my opinion and my thoughts on them. You know what I mean? And all in all, I have to say, man, this is a huge upgrade for me, just because the liners are super powerful, man. I mean, when I compare them to these old liners that I had for 16 years, I mean, the jump for me is pretty big. You know what I mean? One thing I did have to get used to was the power of these, and because I zero gap these, it's just that I did notice that when I was pushing up against my beard, usually I'll tend to, like, with these, I'll tend to, like, go over the spot, you know what I mean, just to give me that line, like, quite a few times to make sure I got it, and then cross right here, and especially like right up in here when I'm cutting. One thing I did notice is that because I zero gap these and they're brand new blades and it's a stronger liner, is that when I was cutting my beard, like right here, especially in the corner, I got, like, it was getting really red and irritated. And I think what I did wrong was that I kept going over the same spot to try to get that nice line. And what I'm gonna have to learn how to do with these is, you know what I mean, just concentrate and lightly touch my face and kind of like try to get that line one time without really having to go over it over and over again. I should be able to accomplish that. And I did adjust, you know, while I was shaving my beard. I started off on this side, and once I realized that I didn't really have to push hard or really go over that spot a lot, I did adjust when I started doing this side, and it came out a lot better. So one thing I have to say is just be careful whenever you get new clips, you know what I mean, and you zero gap your blades, because if you're used to using some old ass clips like these, you know what I mean, you may tend to, like, press a little too hard, or, you know what I mean, go over the same spot. But technically you really don't have to, you know what I mean, especially if your blades are new and zero gapped, and if you got them sharpened or anything, you should just, you know, gently just kind of like get on the line. Once you get that nice little crisp line, you know what I mean, start working out the rest, and not constantly going over the same spot, because it will scratch and irritate you. But other than that, man, I mean, huge difference for me as far as the power too. It's just, I was shaving my head a lot with this to try to clean up my head, because typically I don't really like to shave with a razor. I mean, at times I would, but a lot of times I'm wearing hats, you know what I mean, so I'll just clean up my head the best that I can. And I did notice that when I was using these, it felt like a lot of times, you know how you're going over your hair and it'll make like that kind of like, it'll make like a loud noise, or like a kind of struggling noise that is just, you know, it's cutting the hair. But with these, man, it just cut the hair right off, you know what I mean? And I was pretty impressed by that. Yeah, I mean, they cut the hair right off, so I was really happy about that. But I think this is a huge upgrade. If anyone's in the market for some new liners, I would definitely recommend the GTXs. And like I said, I really can't go off of any other liners because I haven't used any. Of course, you know, I've been having the same pair, these old boys, for a long time. So I'm just basing my opinion off of the experience that I have with these so far. And in my previous video, you can see how sharp my line came out and how everything came out. So I'm really happy with these, and I'm going to continue using these. One thing I have to say is that when it comes to the weight, they feel a little heavier in your hand, you know what I mean, compared to these. I mean, not extremely heavy, but you can definitely feel a weight difference when you're holding them, which is not a bad thing, you know what I mean. And then the cord is thicker, and then it has those 3-prong connection right here. I don't know if that makes a difference with the power, or if that's just like something for the ground or something like that. But you know, making that upgrade from these to these is a huge improvement for me, and what I do with my face, you know what I mean. Definitely recommend these. Check them out. Oh, one thing before I forget is that I don't know what it is about this new design, but they have like this little piece of plastic, like, I don't know if it's for grip, but it kind of sticks out right there on the side a little bit, you know what I mean, which felt kind of weird to me in the beginning. But as I started to use it, it felt a little better. You know what I mean? To where like my thumb can like pretty much sit on this and hold it in place while I'm cutting. So I don't know if they did that on purpose or with the intent of you being able to hold it better when you're doing your lineups. But anyways, check out my other videos. I'll leave the link in the description box. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and hope this was helpful to you guys. All right, peace out.